Melania Trump just gifted Donald an early lump of coal in his stocking, and despite Trump's love of reopening coal mines, we have a feeling he's not too happy about this one, if he's even still lucid enough to notice. Welcome to Occupy Democrats, I'm David Reddish, and if you enjoy your stories about how much Melania obviously hates her job, her life, and possibly her husband, the latter of which is just good taste, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Help us bring you the news by keeping our lights on. Alrighty then, on to our story. Even in the most beleaguered of presidential administrations, George W. Bush circa 2007, Richard Nixon in 1973, the holiday season always manages to add some joy and brightness to the mood at the White House. But not under Donald Trump. Tradition demands that the First Lady take charge of the White House Christmas celebration, and this year, Melania is acting more like the Grinch. And it's only the second week of December. First, there was the ceremony of welcoming the White House Christmas tree. That ceremony you just saw ran about an hour, and Melania's appearance, which you also just saw there, ran all of 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and she spent more time talking to the horses than any of, the American voters that attended. And that's not even the worst of it. Don't go away, folks. Melania's case of bah humbug wasn't helped after a leaked phone call from 2018 resurfaced either.
They say I'm complicit. I'm the same like him. I support him. I don't say enough. I don't do enough.
No,
where I am, I'm working like a my ass off.
I know.
Christmas stuff that, who gives a about Christmas stuff and decoration, but I need to do it, right?
Yeah, but 100%. You have no choice.
And then I do it, and I say that I'm working on Christmas, planning for the Christmas, and they said, oh, what about the children, that they were separated? Give me a break. Where they were saying anything when Obama did that?
I know.
I cannot go. I was trying to get the kid reunited with the mom. I didn't have a chance. Needs to go through the process and through the law.
I have to pause here for a moment to thank Melania for her candor. It's nice to hear her being so honest for once. Now, if she would just be honest about her marriage, or wait a second, is that just what happened? You tell me. So, last night, President Taco and Taco Belle, that's Melania, see our other videos for a longer explanation on that one. Last night, the Trumps attended the congressional ball, with Melania wearing an outfit I can only describe as a cross between mourning widow and softcore. Seriously. This morning, however, Melania's social media team posted a video of the pair entering the party that was slightly slowed down. I'm willing to guess it was for dramatic effect, but look, you take a look at this. Oh my god. Okay, show it again, I just want to make sure we're getting all of this. So, is it just me, or does that dramatic effect make Trump look even older and more infirm? The man turns 80 in June, and while it's easy to dismiss that impression as an unintended effect, coupling that with Melania's Grinch-like attitude doesn't exactly do much to dispel the thought, does it? Neither does her wardrobe, which isn't so much merry as making her look like she's prepared for a funeral or a sex tape. Take your pick. Either way, this is just the latest humiliation for Donald Trump coming from within his inner circle. And if this is the way they welcome the season, imagine what the Orange Menace will find under his tree this Christmas. Tell-all memoir? Legal separation? Pour some eggnog and get comfy, folks. Melania's worst Christmas pageant ever is just beginning. This is Occupy Democrats.